Burkina Faso has now officially removed the French language as an official language. They have not stopped people from actually using French to communicate. They have removed it as an official language. The move comes as Burkina Faso says that they cannot develop a country or their country by using a foreign language or another man's language. That is why they have decided that they will promote their own local language as official language. Now, a lot of people will be asking, what is the implication of this? The implication of this is that official documents that will be drafted in Burkina Faso cannot be drafted using French. The president can communicate using French or whichever, but when it comes to issues that deals with the transaction within Burkinabe, you must use the Burkinabe language. So the second thing that the Captain Ibrahim Traore's government has done is that they have stopped the teaching of history that does not concern Burkina Faso. You see, any history that must be taught to Burkinabe, it is a history of Burkina Faso before the arrival of the colonial masters, during the arrival of the colonial masters, crime committed by the colonial masters, how the colonial masters were fought, how they had their independence, the betrayal of Thomas Sankara, the killing of Sankara, and how Burkina Faso has been able to fight terrorism till date. That is Burkina Faso's history. They say that the history of Burkina Faso is the only thing that they are going to teach Burkina Faso. That Burkinabe will not teach any other history. If they want to learn that one, that's their business. For example, in other African nations, let me give an example like in Nigeria and Cameroon. Let me give Cameroon, for example. You will hear they will teach us Cameroon history, African history, world history. Under world history, they will teach you the American War of Independence. They will teach you the Second World War. They will teach you the Roman Empire. They will teach you the fall of the Roman Empire. They will come to Africa. They will teach you Kanumbunu, Sondiata. You have Sumanguru and Sondiata. You have the different kind of history that they will teach you. They will teach you the Young People War. They will teach you the red shirts in Germany. They will teach you the fall of the Berlin War. Now, how does that impact a Cameroonian or an African in their country? And that is why Burkinabe, they are saying that they are no longer going to teach Burkina Faso's any other history apart of the history of Burkina Faso. Ladies and gentlemen, this is good. Because if you go to America, ask Americans things about Africa, they don't know. An American who went to the American school system, who even did history, believe that Africa is a country. They believe Africa is a country, not a continent. But ask any Cameroonian who has studied history, or passively, not actively, about Cameroon history. They will tell you, they'll tell you about Africa, they'll tell you about the Harry Truman, they'll tell you about the Roosevelt, they'll tell you about the policy of isolationism, they'll tell you about how Raúl Castro, they'll tell you about the Cuban Missile Crisis, they'll tell you about the Soviet Union era, the Cold War, from still in the Balkans to the Antarctica. They'll tell you, but they'll never tell you detail about their own country. Watch how the Minister of Education of Burkina Faso explaining this thing in French.
Non, nous n'avons pas enlevé la langue. Le français est une langue de travail, mais maintenant, nous faisons ce qu'on appelle la promotion des langues nationales. Autrement dit, nous avons introduit les langues nationales dans le système éducatif, à côté, bien évidemment, du français. Donc, à la longue, bien évidemment, l'idée serait bien évidemment de pouvoir utiliser nos langues nationales dans l'éducation. On ne peut pas se développer en utilisant la langue de quelqu'un d'autre. Donc nous avons compris, aujourd'hui, les programmes sont nationaux. Nous n'enseignons que des programmes nationaux au niveau du Burkina Faso. L'histoire également d'autres pays qui ne nous intéresse plus. Autrefois, l'histoire de la France, l'histoire d'autres pays était enseignée à nos élèves qui ne connaissent même pas leur propre